If you haven't already heard, yesterday the Xbox 360 marketplace closed down. That means every game there is now no longer available, which, to be fair, is fine considering that not everyone uses the Xbox 360 anymore. To be honest, it is a bit of a shame considering that some people like to preserve video games for older consoles, but you can still buy the physical versions of the games through online retailers like Amazon or eBay, or if you have a local GameStop, just see if they have Xbox 360 games there. Or if you just happen to be someone like me who lives in the UK, you more than likely have a local CEX, so you're pretty much baller. Why is this bad for Sonic fans, you might ask? Well, we all know of the predicament surrounding Sonic Generations and the upcoming Sonic and Shadow Generations. The fear is that when the new game comes out in October, the 2011 version of the game will be delisted, and unfortunately, that does seem to be the case. Yesterday when the Xbox 360 marketplace closed down, as you'd expect, Sonic Generations was removed because, well, it is an Xbox 360 title. But the twist is that the Xbox One version has also been delisted, which means they are definitely planning on delisting the game from Steam at some point. If it's been delisted on the Xbox One, it's most likely going to be the same case for the PC ports. However, if you are worried about the games like Sonic Adventure, Sonic Unleashed being delisted, do not worry, as they are still available on the Xbox One store. But again, why is this a problem, you may ask? Sonic Generations has a huge modding community. People make character mods that change how the game looks, or just change the game to be a completely different game. For example, the Unleashed project that turns the game into essentially a PC port of Sonic Unleashed. The only problem is that there are only a select few levels and not the entire game complete with the cutscenes, but it'll do until we get that forsaken Unleashed port to Steam. Another problem is, what if people don't want to play the Shadows portions of the game? The 2011 version of the game being delisted kinda just forces people to buy the newer game, which, to be fair, is something that SEGA would totally do to get more money out of people. I know what you are, SEGA. You Mr. Krabs. You love money. I'm going to give a fair guess and assume that Sonic X Shadow Generations is going to have two separate game modes, Sonic mode and Shadow mode, somewhat like the adventure games, Heroes, Shadow of 2005 and Sonic 06. If that is the case, then that's probably not really as bad, but people are still going to be paying $60 for extra content that they are probably not going to play, especially if they just want to play Sonic Generations without the extra content. I do hope SEGA does consider this, because I can't really imagine the people who just want to play Sonic Generations being happy with paying $60 for the Shadow stuff. And it's the same for the modding scene. I can't really imagine people would be happy paying $60 for the new game and then finding out that the mods for Sonic Generations aren't compatible with Shadow Generations, which is most likely going to be the case. Sonic Generations and Shadow Generations are definitely going to have two completely different rendering engines. Sonic Generations uses Hedgehog Engine, and Sonic and Shadow Generations uses Hedgehog Engine 2. So yeah, I highly doubt mods are going to be cross-compatible. What I will say is, you should definitely cop the Sonic Generations collection on Steam right now whilst it's available, because once it's gone, it's pretty much gone to the Shadow Realm, and the new game will take its place. But what do you think? Are SEGA making a huge mistake by delisting Sonic Generations in favour of the new game taking its place? Let me know in the comments below. And with that being said, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. If this is the first video you have seen by me and want to see more videos like Sonic trailer breakdowns, game reviews, occasional Sonic news, then do feel free to hit the like button and subscribe, because most of the time, if I find something interesting like the meaning behind a particular Sonic song, I will probably end up covering it. Also be sure to check out my Ko-fi page. For $14 you can commission me to make renders of Sonic characters like Sonic, Silver, Shadow and more. Since I don't make any money from making YouTube videos, donating or commissioning me is probably one of the best ways to support what I'm doing, and it is always greatly appreciated when someone does so. Also be sure to join our community Discord server. We have an extremely accepting small community full of people who are amazing and will accept whatever opinion you have. There is a link in the description and in the pinned comment if you're interested in becoming a part of the discussion regarding the Blue Speed mouse. With all that being said though, keep on speeding and have an absolutely fantastic day.